Morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. How did everyone do yesterday? There's only a few days left of 2022. 2 trading days left. Well, 3, I guess, including today. Amazon just dropped. They're working on a standalone app for watching sports content. Interesting. Just dropped. That is pretty interesting. SPY up 0.12% here in pre-market. Tesla, the only ticker showing strength here in pre-market. You started off hot, then ended up giving it all back. See, that's what typically happens, right? Everyone typically, will have a few good trades, 1 or 2 trades, good, and then you'll overtrade and you'll give it back. Can't do that, right? If you have 1 or 2 good trades in the beginning of the day, just end it there, right? Just finish trading right there. You don't need an insane day every single day. Right? If I have 1 or 2 wins in the morning, I'm done for the day. Okay? So I did swing SPY or SPX calls. Oops. And this is why. Really like this setup here. Great risk to reward. Amazing risk to reward, actually. All right, so this is the stop loss today. 380.5 on SPY. And we need to break over 383.38. If this can break out of this yellow resistance, this top trend line, right? Rejected once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times, right? We should see a push over 383.38, and then we have a gap to fill to around 385 or so. So this is one of my top watches today, right? Another setup I like is AMD. Let me pull this up. Right. So first of all, we're within this wedge here, okay? But then, right, we have this here, multiple rejections across the top here. Right, and then we have this little wedge. right? And we are down 0.5% here in pre-market. So we need to watch this level here, 62.26. Okay. Take a screenshot of this. Do you have a minimum percentage on the port daily increase that you shoot for? Absolutely not. Do not focus on percentages. So Jacob asked, do I have a minimum percentage on the portfolio daily increase that you shoot for to know when it's time to call it quits? Nope. So if you're trading the chart, you need to have a price target and a stop loss, right? So for this trade, right, I entered early in anticipation of a potential gap up overnight, and obviously we're not having it, but the setup's still valid, right? So this would be the entry, right? 383.38. The stop loss is right here. And the price target, right? First is gap fill. So we need to get this gap fill. Right? And then the next move over I'm looking for is this gap fill here. Right? So that's what I'm looking for. And then I'm not taking percentage stop losses or price targets. Right? I'm waiting for the chart to tell me when to take my price target or when to take my profits. Okay? Right? So let's say we got to move to the upside here. Right? We move to the upside. I'm starting to scale out in this zone here. Right? This is when I'm taking, half out. We'll probably be up about, 50 to 100% at this point anyway. And then I'm letting the runners do the work. If we continue to the upside, if we pull back, I'm scaling out again right above my entry point. Okay? And that's how it works. That is how it works. But we really need this 383 level to break. If this can break, then we should see a huge move today. Right? This resistance rejected so many times yesterday and the previous days. Need that to break. This would be the first level we need to trigger. 383.36, 382.36. Yeah, volume might be lower too. Don't trade in the middle of the day, especially this week, right? Most people are on vacation. A lot of people taking off. Right, New Year's coming up. So, if you don't have to trade this week. But if there is a good setup, then take it. Price point on AMD. 62.26 would be the put trigger to the downside. Right, and then I would take calls over this resistance above here, 64.66. Or if you want to be risky, right, you could take calls over 63.63. Right, and play the breakout of this yellow trend line for a move up to that breakout point. Okay, if everyone could please drop a like on the video, I would appreciate it. Another thing I wanted to bring up here is the mouse pads, right? If you have not checked these out, right, Bull Trade's mouse pads should take like a week to get to you once you buy. These are sweet, right? If you need a mouse pad, grab one. I'll post a link here. Let me post a link in the box here. Yeah, if everyone can drop a like on the video, I'd appreciate it. Need to get to like 50 or so. We're slacking here on the likes. Yours is coming today. Sweet. Yeah, whenever you get it, take a picture and tag me on Twitter. Awesome. You order one too? They're sweet. So when we were making them, I ordered it and it looks unbelievable. And it's sick. It's really nice. And it also just, so having the mouse pad also just helps you stick to a plan, right? You're going to see it in front of your face, right? These setups. And you're going to want to trade only these setups, right? These are the best setups. These have the highest probability of hitting, and you need to look for these setups. There you go, Carl. That's nice. So, it's definitely sweet. Let's take a look at some other setups here. So Netflix, right? I covered this yesterday. Perfect wedge, broke the downside, broke that 290.81 level, and saw a perfect bounce or a perfect drop to the next support below, right? Then came back up, retested this previous support as a new resistance, and now we are at this support here. Right, so watch this 280.81 level today. It's sitting right there for a breakdown. I could totally break down. Next level below would be this support here. SPX chart, I just covered SPX. Here's the chart. Here's SPY. Same thing. You think you should get in with the 30th? Wait for the breakout, right? Just play it like a normal setup. Right? First, create a plan. If you don't have a plan, you should not be trading. Ever. Right? You need a plan when you're trading. If you do not have a plan, you're going to lose. It's as simple as that. Right? Make a plan, right? Before you get in a position, you need an entry, a price target, and a stop loss. Can't stress it enough. And everyone has to understand, right? So there's over 100 people here. Every one of you has to understand that you're going to lose trades. Right? Everyone thinks that, we're some type of trading gods and we don't lose, but we definitely lose trades. Some weeks more than others, but over the long run, we are extremely consistent and profitable. Right? I have about a 70% win rate in my trades. Okay, so 30% of the time I'm losing. Right? Some weeks are worse than others. Right? So, as a newer trader, people keep forgetting that losing is people don't think it's okay, but losing is just part of trading, and not every setup's going to work. Yeah, but trade, right? So Josh said, make your winners bigger than your losers also. Absolutely, right? If you don't, then you're not gonna be profitable. But trading these setups, the risk to reward is typically 2-to-1 at least, right? So the risk to reward on this trade, you know, you can even draw it out, right? So entry point should be right here, stop loss is here, and the price target is all the way up here, right? So this risk to reward is 3.6 to 1. Right, so for every $100, we could potentially make 360. Even if we put it here, right, 2.7. Right, I wonder if we put it here, 1.6. Right, so it's still pretty good. That's why I love these patterns. Interesting. Let's see what other setups we got here today. Apple's having a tough time breaking. Are we in a bearish pennant for SPY? No. A bearish pennant would be, what has a bearish pennant? Let's see. This is a bearish pennant, the video, and this is a perfect example of a breakdown of a bearish pennant. Right, we have the move to the downside. We have consolidation. And then we have the breakdown, the retests, and the continuation. This is a perfect bearish pennant breakdown. Microsoft. So, all right, Microsoft anticipating, right, a potential breakout over this level here. Right, we need to break this resistance here. A triple or a quadruple resistance here, right around this 238, 239 level. That's what he's looking for. Right, just make sure you have a stop loss. Right, if this level breaks here, I would cut it. Right, this level is 235.8. Right, if 235.8 breaks down, we're most likely going to test 233. I just covered my plan about 5 times on SPY and SPX. Let's take a look at IWM. It's the strongest here in pre-market out of the 3. Right, this looks pretty good too. Nice double bottom. We have higher and higher lows. If this can break over this region here, around 174.57, I would look for calls. Right, we have a slight gap fill to fill up to the upside. I like that setup too. But then if this drops below 172.73, puts can work for a move to this zone here on 171. Look at Tesla. Unbelievable. Huge drop yesterday. 11%. That's crazy. That is crazy. At what point are you guys going to start adding Tesla to your portfolio? I'm going to wait until 92. Or until we push back up over 120. Right, perfect resistance. Rejected again. Almost perfectly. Starting around 100, yeah. Yeah, 100's definitely going to be a big level. 90. 80. Wow. If it keeps going down, I mean, Elon's got to do something. This is crazy. Especially considering this is like the most traded stock of the last 2 years. And the most talked about stock. Right? Everyone thought it was going to go to like, the moon. It's crazy. Let's redo this chart here in Apple. So Apple needs to break this resistance here, 130.59. So for whoever asked about like portfolio and what I'm adding to my portfolio, I've been sitting cash. Cash is winning right now. Right? I have a lot of cash sitting in my portfolio waiting to add positions. Everything's down. Right? If I've been adding to my positions, I would just be losing. Right? Right now, I'm cash. Well, I'm not fully cash, obviously, but I'm adding cash to my portfolio, but I'm not adding positions currently. I'm waiting for a bottom, right? And how do I know when a bottom is going to happen? I don't, but I'm going to wait for a large period of consolidation on the market, right? Which I don't know when will happen, but we'll see. But here is SPY, right? We've been rejecting this level now multiple times. All right, let's see where we're at with the fibs. Let me go on the daily. So we're sitting right at the 0.5, right, which is super, super interesting. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. It's much nicer today out. It's been so crappy outside. Finally, some sun. But since there's only, all right, so 5 minutes left, but since there's only 2 days left of the year, right? Most people are on vacation. A lot of people are out. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Um, a lot of people are on vacation, right? I'm probably only going to take, one or two trades in the beginning of the day and then head out and enjoy the rest of the day, right? New year, this is the time to, take off and, enjoy yourself. So don't be sitting at the screen all day and trying to find trades, right? You could do that next week. Right, take off. Everyone deserves a little bit of time off, and that's that. How did I use the magnet feature? Just this magnet here on the left-hand side of the screen. You could do a strong magnet or a weak magnet. Strong magnet will, right, no matter how far away I am from the price, it will magnet right onto it. If you see this white line that I have here, right? And then a weak magnet, I'll need to just be close to the price, right? If I'm down here, it's not gonna stick onto it, right? I would need to be close enough to the price to get the line on the price. Okay. With that being said, let's head over. This is time to not lose. Yeah, low volume, a lot of chop, for sure. Right, you don't want to lose money right before New Year's. So, right, go enjoy the day. Take a rest, because 2023 we are hitting it hard. I'm hitting it hard. I know for sure. I'm making videos every week. I'm going to make it my mission to help every single one of you. So with that being said, let's head over to the Discord. I'm going to jump in voice chat right now. I will see you guys there.